The Ocarina of Time, one of the most known items in The Legend of Zelda, which has been around for ages. But what is the story behind the Ocarina of Time? What happened to it throughout time? The Ocarina of Time is a unique ocarina, secretly handed down from generations by Hyrule's royal family. The Ocarina of Time, the spiritual stones, the Song of Time and the Master Sword are the 4 keys needed to enter the sacred realm where the triforce is found. Although in pre-release screenshots of Ocarina of Time, the ocarina's icon was displayed with 3 of the holes of the ocarina filled with green, red and blue. This was thought to be the 3 spiritual stones, which would have been originally slotted into the ocarina instead of the pedestal before the Door of Time. But it was probably changed somewhere during the development cycle, but the reason of this was unknown. Aside from being one of the keys to enter the sacred realm, the ocarina allows the user a variety of magical powers. For example, when used to play specific songs such as warping them to different timeline worlds, conjuring up storms and changing day to night or night to day. In The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, a total of 12 songs can be learned. 6 songs with different effects and 6 songs that have different purposes. In The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask, there are 5 of both types. Additionally, both games feature a special song known as the Scarecrow's Song, which is composed by the player. Hyrule Historia describes the glow given off by the Ocarina of Time as the glow of an active time shift stone, but they don't go into further detail on what connection they have. The first game where the Ocarina of Time is seen is in The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. After Link gets the mission from the Deku Tree to seek out the Princess of Destiny who lives in Hyrule Castle, he sneaks his way into Hyrule Castle and finds the young princess in the castle courtyard. She has envisioned that a hero would appear holding the spiritual stone of the forest. She puts her trust in him and tells him about the sacred realm, the realm of the Triforce, which can only be found inside the Temple of Time. Zelda also tells Link that the only way to open the Door of Time is to collect the other 2 spiritual stones of fire and water. Once this has been completed, she will aid Link in opening the door with the help of her family's secret treasure, the Ocarina of Time. Link seeks out and finds the other 2 spiritual stones. But as he approaches Hyrule Castle town, the sky goes black, and he finds the drawbridge raised. The drawbridge is lowered and Zelda rides out together with her attendant Impa. She throws the Ocarina of Time safely into Hyrule Castle town's moat, before they disappear out of sight. Then, suddenly, Ganondorf appears. He shows little to no concern about the boy and his quest. He causes Link to fall over with a fireball and rides after Zelda and Impa. Link gets the Ocarina of Time from the moat, and as he touches it, he has a telepathic vision of Zelda and the Temple of Time. In this vision, Zelda teaches Link the Song of Time. Link enters the Temple of Time, puts the 3 spiritual stones at the right position, and plays the Song of Time. The Door of Time opens, and inside, he finds the resting place of the legendary Master Sword. He approaches the sacred blade and pulls it out of its pedestal. However, as this happens, he is swallowed by a brilliant light and disappears from the land of Hyrule. Link awakens 7 years later in the Temple of Light inside the sacred realm. Here, he meets the sage Rauru, who reveals to him that Link was sealed inside the Temple of Light for 7 years in order for him to become the true hero of time. However, once he was sealed away, Ganondorf appeared and touched the Triforce. With the power of the Triforce, Ganondorf turned Hyrule into a dark wasteland, of which he crowned himself king. It is unknown what happened to the Ocarina of Time in the Fallen Hero timeline following Link's defeat, but the flute from The Legend of Zelda A Link to the Past bears a striking similarity to the Ocarina of Time. It could be that this is the same ocarina, due to their similar magical properties. In the direct sequel to Ocarina of Time, Link still carries the Ocarina of Time, to aid him in his quest to find a friend that was lost after Ganon was sealed away. Link travels with Epona through a forest, which may be the Lost Woods. Out of nowhere, they are ambushed by a strange imp known as the Skull Kid, and his 2 fairy companions, Tattle and Tail. The imp takes the Ocarina of Time from the unconscious Link and plays some random notes on it. However, Link awakens and catches the Skull Kid red-handed. The Skull Kid quickly jumps onto Epona and Link chases after them. He eventually chases them into a hollow tree and falls down a portal to another dimension. Link awakens in a tunnel complex beneath a strange new land known as Termina. Here, the Skull Kid turns him into a Deku Scrub. As the Skull Kid exits the room, however, Tattle is separated from the Skull Kid and her brother Tail. Tattle apologizes for their actions and decides to help Link exit the cave complex. They eventually find themselves in a strange room. Here, they meet the mysterious Happy Mask salesman, who tells them that he knows a way to change Link back to his original form. However, he must first get his Ocarina of Time back. Link finds a way around Clock Town, the capital city of Termina, where a strange moon threatens to destroy the entire land. Link confronts the Skull Kid on the night of the Carnival of Time. Although he can do nothing to harm the Skull Kid, he uses the newfound bubble attack to knock the Ocarina of Time out of his hand. When he touches this precious instrument, he sees one of his memories of Princess Zelda, wishing him good luck on his quest and reteaches him the Song of Time, which can be used to turn back time to the first day before the destruction of Termina. Link uses the Song of Time and frees the 4 giants from their 4 dungeons around Termina, while helping the troubled people of this strange land. He plays the Oath to Order to stop the moon from crashing into Termina and eventually defeats Majora's Mask. It is unknown what happened to the Ocarina of Time following Link's adventure in Termina, but the Howling Stones found in The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess used the same musical notes as the Ocarina of Time, and they were songs used frequently by Link in Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask. This implies the stones may be connected to the Ocarina in some way. This would make sense considering that the Ocarina's owner, the Hero of Time, is the Hero Shade. So now you know the story behind this legendary item in Hylian history. Maybe it will return one day. Thanks for watching everybody, I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter and Instagram and subscribe to this channel to stay up to date with all the new videos.